Hey guys, what's up? My name's Theo. I play middle linebacker for the Hilversum Hurricanes. That is in the Netherlands, that is in Europe. I play Euroball. I am a US citizen. I've been living here for about 4 years now, working on, fifth season? 20, didn't really happen. 21, kinda. We're working on that one right now. So fourth season is wrapping up here pretty soon. Welcome to the channel. I do football content every Monday and Fridays. That lines up with the day after practice so I can get home because Thursday night practice is late and I don't want to edit it like midnight when I get home. So what I do is I just edit the next morning and then put it up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon my time. So that's typically in the morning for the United States, which is pretty popular for my viewers. However, I do have many Europeans that do watch this. Anyway, currently we are on an Easter hiatus, Pass vakantie sort of thing, is what a Passen vakantie, whatever. Because Easter is on Sunday, and that's sort of a weird day to have a practice. And after the last game, many of us are beat up. I had a little here and with the shoulder and physical therapy and stuff, and so there's no practice tonight, and there's no practice on Sunday. Next Thursday, yes. So Sunday's video, or the Monday one you guys will see, will probably be a whiteboard or something. Maybe I'll head out to one of the fields and show you some stuff. I don't know. The weather's April du wat het veel. Anyways, yeah. So that's how the Friday videos go, is that I do comment responses, give up any news. There's some really not okay news going on. But it's really quick. This is a really short video because there's no practice tonight and I have nothing planned. But anyway, so comment responses. Last Thursday, preparing for the Rotterdam game. Maybe combine the Belgian leagues and Netherlands leagues into the BNL. I don't know. It seems interesting that outsiders see being able to combine two leagues together because, they're just small enough. Are they? Are they even culturally relevant to each other? I mean, yeah. Why don't you just combine the NFL and the CFL? To be fair, the CFL does have different rules and whatnot, but they both speak English. But then again, how would you do that with the Wallonian teams? They're mainly French speaking. And then there's Limburgish, and that's, But anyways, so that there's enough teams in either country that it would be weird to combine them all and still deal with international board. That's why the BNL kind of exists, is to function with the teams that do want to travel that far. Specifically, the southern Netherlands teams and the northern Belgian teams want to cross the border. Yes, there is a history between the Netherlands and Belgium. You can go Google that one yourself. But why not combine them? Because there's just a lot of teams, and there may be political logistics. I don't know. It seems funky to, it's just spitballing the ideas. Yeah. I said, it's weird for an outsider to ask stuff like that. Because why not just combine, like I said, the NFL and the CFL? The CFL only has a few different rules, but also on that same video might have been faster to move about if you attach sails to your sails. Yes, if we had the running parachutes, it probably would have been faster because it was very, very windy that practice. Apparently the storm was also nasty in Germany on Thursday. It was very windy and foreboding. I have no idea how. I've never understood the weather being foreboding. It's just the weather as it does. Sometimes I think people look deeper into natural occurrences than they really need to be, looking for signs and similarities and stuff and classifications. Makes sense of the world, and humans are very bad at that. If we've seen in the United States conspiracy theory things, you take 5 pieces of data, you take 5 data points and you make them fit together even though they don't have any relation together whatsoever. On the actual Rotterdam game, Freddie Redding says, white is definitely your color. I said, thanks. No real idea. Thanks. A commenter from Thursday's videos also says that you are so on the field. It's great to see, and you're so relaxed afterwards. I wrote a paragraph to that one because I don't understand it. I don't know how one can seem on the field, considering what's in that video is so drastically different than what happens per se in my head during the game. Because the times I'm sitting on the sidelines trying not to get inside my head is not on film. Like, Aaron doesn't even film that. You know, when I'm laying on the ground, because during Isachem game, when this whole arm went dead, Aaron wasn't filming that. When this game, and I had a thing that like dented the face mask, that didn't fully dent it. Don't think it's that bad, but it definitely. That was not on my face mask before. It's a bit awkward because if the camera gives off an idea about something, then, and that's not what reality is, I get a little complicated. I get like in my head because I'm like, well, great, I wasn't portraying something good. I wasn't portraying it properly. But as my husband has said multiple times, you can be as honest and truthful as you want, and the reader is still going to see something else. Because that's the other part of content creation. You can be as truthful and honest and exact as you want, but the person is going to bring their own ideas and biases within the viewing. So, yeah. Okay, and then now for news. Because of the loss in Rotterdam, we are out of being able in the playoffs. Even with the automatic wins from the forfeit of Flebo and the Panthers, that doesn't do us too terribly much good, because the Panthers were not in our normal division. So there was the Pool A and Pool B. And so one team out of Pool A and one team out of Pool B basically said, we don't have enough players. We need to not participate the rest of the season. Corona and stuff. So that was the Panthers in Pool A, and it was Flebo, Almira's team in Pool B, our pool. So yeah, we've lost against Rotterdam, and then we will have another game. We'll have a game against Arnhem, and we will have a game against Rotterdam again. Those are both home games. And then in terms of the BNL, no, the Arnhem game also counts, and the BNL game that comes up against the Limburg Shotguns will count, but it's not looking good. We're already the bottom team, and it's not because we suck, it's because we're a first half team. But that's the problem, is we don't have the cycle amount of people. We don't even have full offense and defense. So our linemen are playing both ways, and then like during Isachem, one of our free safeties, you know, our main free safety guy, like, went down with an injury. Like, his ankle tried to become 3 different pieces. So they took him to the hospital. So they wound up putting in one of our wide receivers in. And Kevin is doing great. But, you know, Kevin is also a wide receiver. and he's also one of our main wide receivers. So it's just, when you've got that, and then you've got a D lineman going down with a severed bicep. I'm going down with a nearly severed bicep. And you start putting people that don't know how to play or haven't played much, or it was their very first game. Ilya, you're doing great. But yeah, things are weird when you have like only 18 to 20 guys at a game and the other team has like 30 to 40. They can cycle stuff around. They don't have everyone running every team, special teams, defense, and offense. We're getting beat down because we have a very small numbers of teams, and recruitment, it sucks. Because it's Europe, it's American football, and Hilversum is not a very large city to start recruiting from. Getting people to just deal with American football as is in Europe is awkward. The price point is also very high with the pads and the helmet, and let alone the club fees and all that stuff. So anyways, this is not the hope for some hurricanes year, everything. But a lot of teams, it's like, what do you know? I'm supposed to feel sorry about us, pity us, but like the Panthers and Flabo have whole ass canceled their season, and Groningen has, I think, forfeited one game at the beginning because they couldn't handle, or they couldn't do it, and then it just. You can definitely tell where the players are at and where the players are not. And the smaller cities and the smaller teams are suffering a lot because they don't have many people to cycle things in and out. Anyways, I will chat with you guys on Sunday about a video. I'm not sure what. We will see how things are going.